Hi, Rich Karuba for bowlingball.com. I would like to discuss the beginner bowler frequently asked questions part 2. We have an article posted on our website in Bowlversity to that effect. And what we do is we take a question each month from a beginner bowler, a new bowler that wants to learn some of the basics of the game so they can enjoy our great sport. And this week, or excuse me, this month, this particular video, I chose one of the questions from a beginner bowler that we received, and it goes as follows. The question is, my friend tells me to aim at the second arrow on my side of the lane. Now, any suggestions how or where I need to be on the approach to walk up and give myself a fighting chance at hitting the mark? Well, that's a good question, and it's something that normally we recommend that if you're a new bowler, a beginner bowler, I always recommend you take a bowling lesson from a certified professional bowling instructor, someone very experienced in working with new bowlers, regardless of your age or skill level, or regardless of your athletic ability. And taking a bowling lesson really makes a lot of sense because you're going to learn some of the basic fundamentals about the physical game, about how to walk up, how to set up on the lane, and how to take a good approach and swing the ball and so on. And you're also going to get a good insight into how to align yourself on the lane and how to make adjustments for spares and for strikes. So if you really want to learn right, take a lesson. But let me help you with this question. Where do you want to line up to play the second arrow? Well, if you're right-handed, we're talking about the second arrow in, about 10 inches in from the right edge of the lane. And if you place your sliding shoe, the center portion of the toe of your sliding shoe, let's say on the dots 12 feet behind the foul line, assuming you're using a 4-step bowling approach, where you begin right foot, right foot, and slide with your left foot, being a right-handed player, and of course opposite for lefties, then the center part of your bowling shoe would be on the 20 board, the middle big guide dot on the approach floor, 12 feet behind the foul line. Now, you might stand a little closer, a little further, depending on the length of your walking stride, and that's something you have to experiment with. But the point is that you'll notice if you put your left toe on that center dot, the edge of your right shoulder, or somewhere around your right bowling shoulder, will be directly in front of that second arrow. So if your hand were to extend forward as if you were releasing the ball and following through, if your hand follows through in front of your bowling shoulder and toward that sighting target, the second arrow, which it's going to be a lot easier to hit that target. And that's a good positioning for bowlers who throw a very slight hook ball. And if you throw a straight ball, perfectly straight, where it doesn't hook at all, then you might want to stand a couple of inches or a couple boards further right and still use that same second arrow until you get the proper angle into the pocket when you deliver the ball. But the place to start is put the toe, the center part of the toe of the bowling sliding shoe on the center dot. And you'll notice the instep will be about 2 inches to the right of that, where you would be standing about the 18 board. There's 39 boards across. The center board is number 20. 39 board pictures of boards on a synthetic lane. If you bowl on wooden lanes, you'll see little edge boards on the outsides. So there's actually 41 two small boards, 39 center boards. Don't let that confuse you. Just reference everything from the center of the lane. The second arrow is the 10 board in, 10 inches in from the edge of the lane. You put your sliding shoe on the center dot. The second arrow will line up in front of your bowling shoulder, and you must walk a straight line to the foul line. Try not to walk to the right in front of your arm swing, because then your arm swing has to take a rerouting direction around your body, around your legs, and the second arrow will no longer be the correct target. If you walk to the left, then the second arrow no longer is the correct target. So if you're a new bowler, the best thing is, no matter where you position yourself on the approach, try to slide at the foul line at the same board you align your sliding foot with when you set up on the approach. Walk a straight line, keep your eyes focused on your sighting target, the second arrow on the lane, and when you release the ball, let your hand follow through in the same direction of that target. That should help you. I hope this information is useful to you, and thanks for visiting.